for our new world, sustaining a population that is growing ever more prosperous. Beta researchers
There was a new game
also
released last
design
night.
farming
You want to check it out tonight?
making
I'm not sure
harvesting
about
more
tonight.
efficient
I
than
think
ever.
my dad's gonna be home.
These technological
You're not still
advances
playing that Runes of
help
Earth
Hanok
game, are you?
their annual output to reach
You'll be in
the
so
1
much
million
trouble if they
ton
find out.
mark.
Remember that
That's
kid,
twice
Ivan?
the amount we had on
He
the
still
second
hasn't showed up to
generation
class.
series. Well, that's all for our class today.
Really great styling, interesting use of animation. You had some complicated relationships in this piece between the father and son. Clearly is unsure about his career path, his different ideas about his future in comparison to how his family see his future. And it's interesting how curiosity in general makes him want to go in a different direction. And it does seem like we've created a world in this piece where curiosity is considered a fault and it's really structured in a way to kind of keep everyone in line. Like the conversation during dinner where he expresses his true desires and the whole entire scene is rewinded so that he can say exactly what he's expected to say. I really enjoyed the animation, sort of the AI animation where it's like when I'm in the simulation, when I'm inside this virtual world, I am this animation versus we also have the live action. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, it really, they really created a whole society and world here that was actually very believable.
The filmmakers had a really nice way of letting us know the premise of what was going on with that opening text. And I thought that that was really smart. They also did such a great job with the futuristic sets and the costumes. It was so believable, but when you look at it, it was also so simple. And they created this world that as an audience member, I felt like I was completely immersed in. So I was believing everything that I was seeing, everything that was happening. I thought it was really cool. And the computer generated kind of graphics that they did, excellent job.
I feel like the premise of this short film is very interesting because it talks about something that could happen in the future, and like experimental aspect of the short film itself is pretty like interesting in exploring like the idea or the topic that we could relate and we could understand like in the near future. And the use of CGI or special effects in this short film is marvelous. Like I can't believe like this one is done like for a 15-minute length like short film. It's really well done and it's like make believe that like the futuristic world like it actually happens like in this like short film. So everything is well put together. The story is convincible. The performance is brilliant.
I thought the visuals were crazy. Like, changed the game level. Star Wars level, changed the game. Never seen anything like this before. There were times I couldn't tell whether it was animation or live action. Like, y'all skirted that line really well. I couldn't tell which was the video game, which was real life. Like, as far as like the blending of the two, like I thought it was really well done. You know what I'm saying? And also, I liked the writing and the world building as far as like this really felt like a lived in society that's different from anything else I've ever seen. And I rocked with it.
Really dives into this aspect of human responsibility and what we've pretty much done to uh, destroy our planet, and have this concept of things that we're very familiar with that we connect to really immediately connect us and pull us right into the story. Obviously, we have endured a massive pandemic that has um, had its fair share of after effects, and I think this film is somewhat of a representation of that. We have had this nasty virus that spreads and has wiped out the possibility of living in this world, and so now they're looking for alternative realities, the other ways and means to survive, and so they're looking into other options such as Mars, which is something that we have been and done and try to start testing and researching and seeing the mere possibility of doing these things. So this film really represents and encompasses these not only experiences, but dream ideals of possible other means to survive.
I enjoy how sci-fis are often horrifying. This is a high-quality production. They have a great script, a terrifying premise that is so plausible. It feels they have a crystal ball. I love how it embedded the gamification and the pursuit of ambitiousness within the human nature and the identity, and how even in this future we are still just looking at the wrong reasons. So it is quite saddening, but also greatly produced. I love the performances as well.